means that this value is only good during this show, and that means for actually only another 30 minutes or so. The thing to note is that it's not just that it's only available during this show at this price, but this is the lowest price. You're going to see it at any time within the next 6 months. This is a great gift, an excellent gift. Do you want the snowman or do you want the reindeer? They're both adorable. And inside of each of them is 31 Cheryl & Company cookies. Cheryl & Company cookies has been around for almost 40 years. They are known for some of the most amazing cookies here at QVC, some of the best frosting ever, and you're going to get so much, but you just have to decide, do you want the 3-part of the snowman or the 3-part of the reindeer? And in each section are the cookies. I want to bring in Mary Eckenrode. Mary, how are you today? She's our fun baker.
I'm great, Mary Beth. I think these two little gift towers, or should I say big, they're 16 inches tall. If you want to spread joy and create smiles and memories, these are the gifts that you want to get. I mean, they are super adorable, and the detail in them is amazing. I mean, look at the little reindeer with the little gift, his little feet, his little cute little plaid scarf, and then his little felt little hat and his antlers, and then the snowman with his adorable top hat and his little buttons, and he's holding his skate and his little carrot nose. I mean, it's so cute and so adorable. It's a perfect gift for kids of all ages. Yeah. And as you know, we both have grandkids, so wouldn't this be amazing?
It'd be perfect.
Send our grandkids.
And then it's really a gift for the whole family, because when they get it home, not only is it going to be adorable, but tell me about the cookies that are inside. And by the way, these are all reusable as well.
Right. It's a great keepsake gift. But what you're getting is you're going to get the first of all, the devil's food, where you have your hands up right there. Yep. It's that wonderful fudgy cookie at the bottom. And then you have the fudge buttercream on top. And then next to that is the peppermint buttercream frosted cookie, only here for a couple more weeks, along with the Andy Mint buttercream frosted cookie right there. And then right in front of that is our gingerbread. So the peppermint, the Andy's Mint, and the gingerbread are only here for a couple more weeks. And then they go bye-bye till next year. And so you're getting those. And then you're going to get a half a dozen of our vanilla buttercream frosted cutouts, 2 each of the green rounds, the white rounds with the snowflakes, and the holiday red rounds.
Ooh, yum.
And then next to that, you're going to get your classic favorites. You're going to get that chocolate chip with all those yummy chocolate chips in there. And then our old-fashioned sugar cookie, which what I love about this, Mary Beth, is we actually put a hint of lemon in there that brightens up that cookie and put a sugar dusting on top. And then you have that soft, chewy oatmeal raisin cookie with all those plump California raisins in there. And then, last but not least, you're going to get 1/4 of a pound of those yummy, buttery shortbread tree cookies. And so all the cookies are individually wrapped, and then the shortbread cookies are actually in their bag, a little bag like this. But the cookies are individually wrapped. So when you get the little snowman or the reindeer, you're going to want to take out those cookies if you're not going to eat them immediately. Put them in the freezer, and they freeze great up to 6 months. But can you imagine that being on your fireplace mantle or in your grandkids' room?
Right, I know it. That's the thing, is that these are all reusable. And I'm opening this one up because I wanted to show you the actual cookies that are in here. And that's how they come. And they, you know what's interesting is that the way they're packaged, and they're all individually bagged, so that seriously, they stay so fresh, but they also tend to not break, even though they are so tender when it comes to cookies. Now, the snowman is more limited than the reindeer, but seriously, if you're going to get these, this price is the lowest price you're going to see anytime within the next 6 months. So go ahead, place your order. You can go to QVC.com, place your order that way, or tap our app if you want to do that. But the key here here is that you're getting 31 yummy Cheryl and Company cookies in the perfect way to display them. And this is where I say, what family do you want to give a gift to? What family was part of your life this year that really, maybe they helped you, they brought you things that you needed or whatever it might be.
Exactly.
This would be the gift to say, I'm going to order that from QVC, have them directly ship it to that family, even if they're across the country. You'll get the bill, they'll get the cookies, and they'll also get the sweet, adorable snowman or reindeer right here. Let's talk. I'm going to bring out some of these cookies. What is it about these yummy, I want to say buttercream frosted cookies that make Cheryl and Company cookies so spectacular? Because a lot of ladies will say, well, I make my own cookies, but there's nothing like these.
Well, you know, we've been in business for 40 years, since 1981. So our ingredients are pure, they're fresh, they're wholesome. So you have that wonderful, tender, cakey cookie at the bottom, filled with all that yummy butter, farm fresh eggs. And then we top it off and smother it with our award-winning buttercream frosting. And then, you know, Cheryl, we have to add that little extra. So we put little white snowflakes on that vanilla white buttercream frosted round cutout. And then, Mary Beth, you have the probably Andy's mint cookie
Yes.
in front of you.
I actually have, well, I do, but right now I took out the chocolate one because this
okay.
little baby is covered in those like little tiny kisses all over the place.
I know. Well, you know what it is? It's if you have eaten the most moist devil's food cake that you've ever eaten, picture that. That's what that cookie is. So moist, so tender, so yummy and fudgy. Then you have that fudge buttercream on top, and then you have those dark chocolate and white kisses on top of that.
That's so
that is one of
amazing.
David Venable's favorite cookies of ours. He loves that cookie. He loves that cookie.
I'm going to go to the Andy's Candies one because this is one of my favorites.
Oh.
I love Andy's Candies mints. And here it is. And this is a chocolate cookie with the mint buttercream frosting, right?
Right. And it's not just a chocolate cookie. We actually put chocolate chips in there, 2 kinds of rich dark cocoa, all that yummy butter, mint buttercream. We just smother it with that mint buttercream and then little pieces of Andy Mint candies on top. And it is one of my favorites. And
Mine
I want to
too.
stockpile those because I won't see them until next year. But that, I love mint anything, and that is one of my favorites too.
Here's the thing.
But these,
I want to quickly update everybody. If you want the snowman, it is going fast. And we have, what? Say that again? 1,800 left in the snowman. And this is a one-time only price. That means during this show, and this show ends very shortly in about 25 minutes, then this price goes up. And this is the lowest price you're going to see anytime within the next 6 months. And the reindeer, just a few more of him. Jane, let's talk cookies because you're a great baker too.
No,
Tell me,
I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not a
but
baker.
But you're a great cook.
I'm a good cook, but I'm not a great baker.
Okay.
I let the pros do it. This one is on Mary. I honestly had that mint cookie, and can I tell you something? It is so hard not to bite into it. It smells so good. You can smell the mintiness, and yet when I break into it, it's going to be moist. It's not going to break your teeth. It just has that wonderful blend of flavors. Here's the other thing, and we're talking about gifts because, you know, it's that time of year. For the guys that are looking for gifts, my husband is the one. He said, what's a good idea to give my people that work for me? I'm like, right here, boop.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they celebrate Christmas or not. This is a gift that is just one for appreciation, so the snowman is perfect for that. I will say this, unfortunately, this is not one that I would recommend breaking apart because we can't give a headless or a bodiless snowman
Or an armless.
or armless. You can't separate this one. It has to go.
and you know what I love about that, girls, is it is all wrapped in cello
Right.
with a satin bow. So when they open that gift up, it is going to be all gift wrap.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Well,
they-
or you know what to do if you do decide to give this or keep it, keep
Yeah.
the actual box and just give the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way it's displayed there
Yeah.
with the snow person broken up.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
It looks oh my God. I think that's hysterical.
It is so cute. Well, that's the thing. I tell you, I just think, especially when you're buying gifts, and like we say, for a whole family or for a whole office group or anything like that, these, maybe you've got a client that you want to send something to, you send them this. And by the way, don't forget, when the cookies are gone, you can still use all 3 parts. Like I was saying, my grandsons would love to put their crayons in here and different things, you know, their little toys, etc., their little cars. You know, that's the thing about kids. And if you are a grandparent and you've got more than one grandchild or whatever in a family, send both. And or that type of thing, one to one family, one to another, and let the kids just enjoy it. I like the reindeer myself, but I'm a big Rudolph fan. I really am. You know, when it comes to all the Christmas movies, that's my favorite, is Rudolph, the reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and I love the detail in these little towers, Mary Beth. I mean, I love their little faces. They're such cute little faces. I love they each have their own little personality.
Yeah.
And actually, I have my bag of shortbreads too, because before you called in, I ate a few myself.
Oh, you did.
I couldn't help myself.
Well, I can tell you 1,500 of these already ordered. I do want to remind you, this is a one-time only value, the lowest price you're going to get anytime within the next 6 months. Take advantage of it. Use what we call bill to, ship to. Have them shipped to someone else and you get the bill. They will love it because it's filled with all these 31 cookies. But if you want the snowman, 1,300 remain and a few more in the reindeer, so don't miss out on this one. In the meantime, Mary, thank you so much. You are a fun baker.
Thanks, Jane.
And we also have Mrs. Prindables, but it's not apples. It's their wonderful pretzel rods that are dipped in caramel and then dipped in chocolate.